And with that, let's have Baba Brinkman go ahead and wrap the whole thing up. Oh, I can't wait to see what happens here.
Boy. Okay, so great to be back, Chuck. I got to give you props for featuring me so much in this conference. I get the last word too. Okay, so let me just break down what I did here. Throughout the last 3 hours, I took notes on everything every speaker said, and this is not a freestyle. This is a written rap. I wrote a song in the last 3 hours, really fast, with pumped up on adrenaline, and I'm gonna perform the song now. I call this a wrap up. This is a wrap up of everything that we just heard. Everybody that spoke will hear their name dropped. And if anybody's organizing a digital thing that you want me to do this at, this is like, I do this. I did like 3 of these in the last week. I have so much fun with it. All right, here we go. Yeah. How's that beat level? Does that sound okay? You guys on the stream? Yeah? All right, check it out. Yeah. Yo, this is hip hop. That environmental rapping blend. I gotta turn to DJ Cavem with the acronyms. Hip hop.
You know, hip hop stands for higher inner peace, helping other people.
It stands for higher inner peace and helping other people with ill rhymes and beats. That's hip hop.
And it also is the health inside people, health outside people.
It stands for health inside people and health outside people. Ask Dr. Burrito. You could be a green ninja too, climate hero, even if you got the attention span of a mosquito. Like Chuck Nito, Chuck Nice, put some pressure on elected officials until they govern right. Like Jared Polis said, we got reason to hope, but job 1, 2, and 3 is vote, vote, and vote.
Well, look, number 1, 2, and 3 is vote.
Just in case that message needs a signal boost, Chuck has 12 more votes up in his Zoom. Yeah, how do you interact with oil and gas, said Max Boycoff. And Polis thought for a minute and he said, well, not boycotts, work with them. You gotta get the green tech coming. Also, Chuck, Jared said climate change is not funny.
Yeah, and as you know, the climate situation is not a funny one, Chuck. It's a very serious one.
We treat it as a serious matter here in the blue states. Chuck was like, cool, it's funny just like a toothache. Funny like Roy Wood, knee deep in poison gook.
But I also ask that you wear a suit and walk in the mud knee deep.
That's a corporation thinking they're going to push environmental injustice. We got a bad track record. You want progressive? Better call Peggy, Shepard. Yes, indeed, that weact.org movement. Equity, whenever we're trying to act green. Plus that digital curriculum that's making with Tazo T. Me and Peggy, baby. You know we both rip it up. Both of us are working on that digital curriculum. Plus, I like that big idea that Dr. Varun's got. It's time for that epic, sexy climate moonshot. Sivaram, that's the jam. We need it, man. 10 tech pillars, we might even have a chance. The challenge is big. We gotta pick from different options. The problem is vested interest, frickin' carbon lock-in. We need networks that foster truth instead of falsehoods. Get the network math right. Nicholas Christakis, his book is Apollo Zero. Yeah, it's got the info that you want. Plus, you know his book is good, cause somehow he managed to write it in 6 months. So how can we reverse climate carbon sensitivity? Contagion, baby. Network transitivity. When your friends are connected with different humans. Chuck Nice, I appreciate you connecting the movement.
We form long-term, non-reproductive unions with other members of our species. And that's just a fancy way of saying we have friends.
I appreciate your friendship, Chuck. We can do this. Nick would probably call it a long-term, non-reproductive union, right? In contrast to my union with Heather, which is reproductive uniquely for me, but that's another discussion. The kids are with the babysitter. She's the science expert, riding in a motorcade with GOP senators trying to hack into their anti-science schemes. Like her Zoom background when she was like, you should see behind the screen.
I'm sorry, I'm looking at Heather's background. I'm jealous of her background. Everybody got a better background than me.
You should see what's behind that screen.
Actually, you shouldn't. Believe me, avert your eyeballs, because it's a mess back there, and you better believe that shit is my fault. Division of labor, yeah. I just bring the rapping plus the visualizations. Just ask Peter Mahaffy.
I'd love to see Baba get into his rap some green NH3.
If you need a rap about science, baby, just phone me up. Peter, I got you. Shout out to green ammonia. Just 4 little atoms polluting every one of you. Don't invite a chemist if you ain't talking about molecules.
And don't ask a chemist on your show if you don't want to hear a little about molecules.
And don't invite a rapper if you don't want to groove. It's great to connect with y'all in my basement solitude. And I saw people in the chat say, Rap Guide is crazy, but I can't use it unless it stays free. I hear you. If it's about $1 versus the planet, that's not even close. The planet's gotta win, but like Chuck said, I mean, hopefully it's both. I'm coming with a rap storm, policy transform. Any technology firms out there want to sponsor my platform for developing nations to use for free? That'd be copacetic. Plus, you would get all those public relations social credits, trailblazing when I rock a rap. Climate change, solving that. Education, shout out to Dave Bakker and PocketLab. Shout to Tammy Murphy, First Lady of New Jersey. Curriculum standards are updated and less dirty. Keeping it green, baby. Plant-based when I'm blazing, selling seeds instead of weed like DJ Cavem. The kids go crazy when Cavem and his crew enters, rolling up with nothing but a boombox and a blender and distributing urban farm food like a hero. Education works. Ask Eugene, Cordero, Dr. Burrito. Hey doc, keep the flatulence silent. That's methane, and we know that's bad for the climate. Ask Svante, Arrhenius, and Katharine. Hayhoe. Is it a natural cycle? When someone asks, just say no. The science is well established. Let's all make a racket. And fossil fuels, they're wrapping the earth in an extra blanket. Climate change is like a crazy movie, scary and spooky. And like Katharine said, we gotta get solutions moving.
Why are Canadians always coming to save us? Canadians are on the forefront of climate.
We Canadians have this in common. We hate pollution, probably because we all grew up on David Suzuki.
We have a bit of an advantage. We grew up with David Suzuki.
The nature of things, that environmental rap and blend. I'm having to turn to DJ Cavem from my acronyms. Hip hop, it stands for higher inner peace, and we're helping other people with ill rhymes and beats. Hip hop, it stands for health inside people, health outside people. Just ask Dr. Burrito. You too could be a green ninja climate hero, even if you've got the attention span of a mosquito, like Chuck Nito. So peace, yo.
That was great. Oh my God.
Damn, that was good. Wow, bro.